Uh-oh. I was expecting things to be a little brighter. Let me see if I can fix the lighting a little bit more. Okay, I think that's a little better. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be here. It has been a full week, so we have a lot to talk about. Welcome to our live session. Welcome to the chat. I'm excited to talk to you guys. And today is all about finding purpose in God's plan for your life. Welcome to Leaf Publishing. I'm waiting to see if anyone joins for a few minutes or a few seconds. If they don't, we'll get right into it. Since we don't have anyone in the chat right now, I think we should just begin. All right. So many people wonder if they have a purpose. Sometimes we're questioning ourselves, what am I here for? What am I here to do? We have been taught so much to define our purpose with our careers, maybe with our business, maybe with how we contribute to the world. And sometimes the two can be aligned. I'm not saying they're not, they can be aligned, but they are not synonym for of each other. So the purpose of your life and how you and the work that you do doesn't mean that it's your career. It doesn't mean it's your job. In fact, it's not that at all. That's why today I really wanted to. I'm sorry, I have to put my chair up. It keeps going down every time. That's why today I really want to talk about finding purpose in God's plan for your life because as have you guys heard me say many times, without God, I just don't know how people are making it out there. Okay, so let's talk about why we feel lost, because I think that's a big theme for the world today. We, especially with social media, we're supposed to be more connected than ever. I mean, maybe if you're watching the replay of this video, you're watching me from a completely different country, a different continent, even. You may be like halfway around the world or more. Um, and yet we're so connected, but we are so disconnected. We don't feel connected to maybe our families, our partners, our children, our parents, our friends. And some people don't even have friends. So it's not like they don't want connection or they don't feel connected. Some people don't even have people to feel connected to. With that being said, the reason why we feel lost sometimes can be because we are comparing our lives, our situations, and sometimes as well because we are in a moment of transition, going through a lot of people are going to major life transitions right now. Maybe you're switching jobs, maybe you're getting out of relationship, maybe you've become a parent, maybe you've lost a loved one, maybe you've had to bury your father, your mother, who knows. And transition is a big reason why people feel lost. People also feel lost because sometimes they don't feel seen. I know for me, that's a big one. It's so, as I've gotten older, it's become more and more important for me to surround myself with people who see me, who see the true me, people who encourage me, people who want me to do well, not people who agree with me, because I don't want to be surrounded by people that only say yes to me just for the sake of saying yes. But I'm talking about people who see your soul, people who see the true you, people who know you. This morning, I actually ended up calling my sister because I was thinking about her. I was thinking about her a lot. Last year, I went through psychosis, a stress-induced psychosis, which is a mental breakdown after not sleeping for 7 days. And in that process, as I was confused and having been out of touch with reality, and my sister was standing before me and talking to me, and I couldn't figure out if I was making her up or if she was actually right there, the real sister that I knew. And one thing that she said to me was, um, you have been so there for me throughout all my life, and this is the moment where I get to be there for you, and you need to let me be there for you. And I called her, and that happened several months ago. And in that moment, I called her this morning to let her know that that's how I knew she was real. because watch those words she said to me. They spoke to my soul. Um, and I knew it was my sister speaking to me, telling me this. And she sees me, she sees my heart. She, both of my sisters do. They see my courage. They see how they just know me so well, and they see the very best part of me. And sometimes I feel when we are in a moment, or like I said, of transition, or feeling disconnected, or feeling unseen, it's so important to really take the time to remind ourselves the times where people have truly seen us, where the people have truly loved on us, and to call those people and let them know that you see them too. So, just a little personal story that I wanted to share. And if you've ever asked yourself, am I just existing? Am I just here? I'm just going through the motions. I'm going through another day, and I don't know where this is leading me to. I want you, and you have no one to call. Maybe you have no one to call, and maybe you've never experienced what it's like to be seen, what it's like to be loved, what it's like to feel that you have a divine purpose over your life. I want you to know that God sees you. God loves you, and God is telling you right now that He made you for a specific purpose. You are one with God. God's light shines upon you. You are made with love, and you are made from God's love and light. So if you are feeling empty, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling discouraged, if you just feel like today you need someone to hold you in His loving arms, to hold you so close to their hearts. Let me be that messenger for you today, to let you know that God is here with you. God is holding you close. You have a special place in God's heart. You have a special place in God's arms. And when God holds on to you, He holds on to you tight. He holds on to you so softly, but so tight, and He will not let you go. So you are safe, you are loved, you are protected. God is here for you, and God, it has a divine purpose for you. I also want to remind you that purpose is found. It's not forced. And when I say found, I mean that if you are feeling lost, the purpose is already within you. It's not something that you have to go fight for or go struggle for. You may have to go through challenges to discover your purpose, which is probably why you're watching this video. But the purpose itself, it was born within you since the moment that God made you. You're created on purpose. We all have a purpose. We are not here by accident. I remember reading this morning when I'm doing A Course of Miracle this morning. I believe I did lesson 13, and it was talking about God does not create a meaningless world. And God made you. You're not meaningless. You have purpose over your life. So it's time to really recognize that you do have purpose, recognize that you are walking on a divine path, and that everything is working out for your good. Sometimes I can feel, like I said before, it's so easy to get so discouraged. But the moment that I remember who made me, the moment that I remember that God made me, the moment that I remember that no one has control or power over me, God does, the moment that I know that no government, no religion, no race, whatever it is that you feel like is holding you down, has no power over your life, that only God has a power over your life, and that you know that God made you, that just shifts everything for me. I've been practicing a lot of things for the past few days, practicing really embodying trust and faith, knowing that God got me, knowing that God sees I'm doing my best, knowing that God loves me. And that's how I'm moving forward. And I'm allowing God's purpose to reveal in my life day by day. With that being said, sometimes we need a little pep talk, okay? Sometimes we have to um, remind ourselves that God's plan is good. God has a plan, and His plan is so great. Push the chair up again. His plan is so great. You have to remind yourself that your life has meaning, that you are being guided to better and greater, and that everything that you know God can do for you, is even more amazing than what God is going to do for you. And those words I remind myself. Lately, my prayer has been, God, keep me safe in your loving arms. God, keep me safe in your arms. Keep me close to your heart. I want for me what you want for me. And give me the strength and the courage to keep moving forward to make sure that I'm walking on in alignment with the purpose that you have made for me. One thing that's important to me that I think about all the time is when I die and I return to God and I go back to my source, because I believe that I came from source. And to me, death is not death, it's just going back home. That's what I believe in. And I definitely believe that I signed up for this life. I signed up for purpose and challenges and to go through things. And for me, the key that I want is when I have that moment where I go back to my source and I leave my body and I go back to source, to my God, I want to look God in the eyes and say, look, I did the very best I could. I did it. I was scared. I was afraid. I was terrified. But these were my lessons and I took them on. And I, like sort of, I know that that graduation feeling, like I did it. Whatever what my purpose was for this life, I came in this life and I accomplished it. If you ask me what my greatest fear is probably to leave my body when the time is right, when the time is called for, and I go back to God and I realize that, oh my God, I had a purpose and I didn't accomplish it. So I'm saying this because all of us have a purpose, and it's so powerful for us to take the time to really, really align with our purpose on earth. All right. So of course, this is Leaf Publishing. We talk about journaling, reflection. I mean, we have a lot of journals, and we are a stationery meets publishing company. But really, I say we are a story company. We are a heart company. We tell the stories of our hearts, and that's why with each time I go live, with every time I show up, or I share, or whatever it is, I always want to leave you guys with a prompt that you have to think of, something to reflect on, something to ponder on. So, as you get your journal out and you are reflecting, I really want you to take a moment to take a breath, breathe in, breathe out, and ask yourself, God, what purpose are you leading me towards right now? What purpose are you leading me toward right now? Ask God. If you ask, God will reveal it to you. Take out your journal, write it out, get on your knees if you have to, take a silent moment to yourself if you have to. Ask God, where are you leading me, Father? Where do you want me to be? And ask God for the purpose to reveal the divine purpose that He has for your life. If you ask, you shall receive. And I believe and trust in that for you. Okay, I love you and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Before I go, want to remind you to check out our website, leafpublishing.com. The Hi God is Me journal is now available. Get your journals, and we're going to be having many, many journals, not just this one, but really want to be. I really see this company to be part of your telling journey, part of your heart. That's really, we want to be a part of your heart. So grab your journal and take that sacred moment to discover your purpose, to allow God to reveal so much more to you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. It was a pleasure. Check out our website, share this video if it brought you something, and I'll see you next week. Bye.